What if I started off by telling you guys a fact that almost every single person watching this video is lacking vitamin B in their body? Some may not care, some are a little worried, and some simply don't even know what vitamin B is. And all of these things, all of these ways of thinking are okay right now, but after I explain what this vitamin is and why we need it, we will all be on the same page by the end of the presentation. I will explain what vitamin B is a little later. But first, I want to start off with discussing the American diet and how we lack nutrients in our body because of it. And these nutrients that we lack are necessary nutrients that we need. So the standard American diet, which I talked about in my last presentation actually, includes the artificial dyes, artificial flavors, added sugars, preservatives, and pesticides that all rob consumers of B vitamin series out of our system. For example, when I say American diet, I'm talking about cheeseburgers, hamburgers, same thing, hot dogs. I have chips that I've been snacking on during this, and basically everything we eat on a daily basis, anything in a plastic bag is processed for the most part. And a study done by AGS, geriatrics healthcare professionals, find that patients with major depression lack vitamin B in their bloodstream. Granted, how could we solve this major health issue of being deficient in vitamin B? B complex supplements, not vitamins, not those gummy things, an actual supplement like a pill. So they're a dietary supplement, which means that they're made for us who lack these in our day-to-day diet. Vitamin B is responsible for immune system function, brain and body activity, energy levels, metabolism, and create new red blood cells. The birth of new red blood cells is important because those guys are what carry oxygen throughout our entire body. There are actually 8 B vitamins that exist and make up the complex supplement that we may decide to take. B1 for our energy, B2 to break down fats, B3 to create and repair DNA, which I just find amazing, B5 for metabolism, B6 to support immune function and brain health, B7 is biotin, which I'm sure most of us are familiar with. Biotin supplements are often glamorized as treatment for hair loss and to promote healthy hair, skin, and nails. But it also breaks down proteins, fats, and minerals. B9 is needed to produce healthy red blood cells, and it's critical during periods of rapid growth, such as pregnancy and fetal development. And lastly, B12 is a key player in the function and development of new brain and nerve cells. So you can find B vitamin supplements in CVS, Target, basically anywhere, but they do come in all shapes and sizes, and it's important to know what to look for. So I'm saying this because some supplements don't include every single B vitamin I just went over, and that's because the healthcare system understands that we don't need to take every single B vitamin if we're getting it in other parts already. So one thing that you should know is that you can't overdose on these B vitamins. Don't worry about that. That's not a thing. You can take as many as you want and you'll be fine. But it is important to do your research and know what you're looking for when you end up getting a B complex supplement. So also know that there's another way to solve this problem, and that is simply eating whole foods and real ingredients. That's basically what ends up making up these supplements. Whole foods are good like cuts of fish, which could be salmon, tuna, it could be chicken, turkey's really good, and then it comes down to like fruits, vegetables, proteins, grains, nuts, stuff like that. And a fun fact is that Pliables has bee pollen that you could add to your fruit bowl. Scientists Diorenda studied bee pollen in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and bee pollen is proven to have high sources of proteins, fats, and minerals, including my favorite, vitamin B. In effect, the benefits and outcomes of being nourished with vitamin Bs are endless. Anyone who suffers from migraine episodes, anxiety and depression, skin wounds, canker sores, or PMS will benefit. Even larger health conditions like diabetes and cancer should also be taking these vitamins. For example, Levy, who is the author of B-complex supplements in liver disease and of the alcoholic, found that over 40% of malnourished alcoholics with liver disease lack all B vitamin sources. 40% is nearly half of all the patients that he tested. I want to state that it's important to check with your doctor and maybe take a blood test as well to see if you're experiencing any deficiency in these vitamins. And in the end, I hope everyone has taken something out of my presentation and decided to focus more on your health, because your body is a machine and that machine needs fuel.